My first day in New York City. I still remember the moment the airplane landed at John F. Kennedy Airport. My heart was racing with excitement and a little fear. I had dreamed of visiting New York City for years, and finally, the day had come. As I stepped outside the airport, the air felt different, busy, fast, and full of energy. Yellow taxis rushed past, people spoke quickly, and everywhere I looked, there were tall buildings. I whispered to myself, "This is really New York." My first challenge was finding my hotel. I had studied the subway map before, but when I saw the real thing, it looked like a puzzle. Lines, colors, and numbers everywhere. I asked a kind woman for help, and she explained patiently how to take the train to Manhattan. That was my first lesson. Never be afraid to ask for help in a new city. When I reached Times Square, I was amazed. Bright lights, giant screens, and crowds of people. It felt like the center of the world. I saw tourists taking photos, street performers dancing, and shops selling everything from souvenirs to snacks. I bought a hot dog from a street cart, and even though it was simple food, it tasted special because it was my first New York hot dog. Later, I walked to Central Park. The contrast surprised me. Just a few blocks away from the noisy streets, the park was calm and green. Families were picnicking, children were playing, and musicians were performing under the trees. I sat on a bench, listened to the music, and thought, this city has both chaos and peace. By evening, I was tired but happy. I had seen only a small part of New York, yet I felt connected to it. The city was not just about tall buildings and famous places. It was about people, stories, and endless possibilities. After resting for a while in Central Park, I decided to explore more of Manhattan. The sun was beginning to set, and the city lights were slowly coming alive. I walked along Fifth Avenue, where the shops looked elegant and expensive. Even though I couldn't afford most of the things inside, I enjoyed looking at the displays. It felt like walking through a movie scene. Soon, I reached the Empire State Building. I had seen it in pictures and films, but standing in front of it was different. It was taller, stronger, and more impressive than I had imagined. I bought a ticket and went up to the observation deck. From the top, the view was breathtaking. The city stretched endlessly, with bridges, rivers, and thousands of lights shining like stars. I realized why people call New York the city that never sleeps. Later, I wandered into a small café. The owner greeted me warmly and asked where I was from. When I said it was my first day in New York, she smiled and said, "Welcome to the city. It will challenge you, but it will also change you." Her words stayed in my mind. By night, I returned to Times Square once more. This time, the lights were brighter, and the atmosphere was even more energetic. Street performers sang, tourists laughed, and taxis honked. I felt tired, but I also felt alive. When I finally reached my hotel room, I looked out of the window at the skyline. My first day had been full of confusion, excitement, and discovery. I understood that New York was not just a place, it was an experience. And that wraps up my first day in New York City. A day of confusion, excitement, and discovery. The city challenged me, surprised me, and inspired me. But this is just the beginning. Stay tuned for my next journey as I explore more stories and experiences around the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because the adventure continues.